In a world full of people who think life is a happy series of coincidences and trust the official narrative, some of us know better. Tales of Stonehenge, dogmen, chemtrails, and more. All of this we will explore in the Seany Zone.
What up, people?
What's up, Seany? What's up? Welcome, everybody.
Hello,
Happy
buddy.
Monday. Welcome to the Seany Zone.
Yep, it's Monday. And right after I have John cut me a promo for 9 p.m., we changed the show to 7 p.m. That's
right.
luck.
You tricked him with a super chat into doing that just a couple weeks ago, right?
Yeah.
And then we shifted into show time.
So we got show number 7 at 7. So let's go.
All right.
And as always, smash that like button, turn on your gifted memberships. Super chats are always welcome, and I have a big surprise for you guys.
Ooh.
Actually, I have a lot of them. So Bobby, there was I saw a replay of one of the shows today where the guys were discussing John, the unfunny Stuttering John, where he was getting upset with Stuttering Vic.
Yes.
And
yes.
Have you seen that one? Yes.
Well, I remember from back in the day, and I did think I'd seen something.
Yeah, and it was legendary. And I had a friend of mine reach out to me, and he was like, "Hey, didn't you try to call into the show before they went over to Sirius?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I did." And he's like, "Didn't they hang up on you?" And I said, "Yeah, they did."
Right, that was your first call in, right? When they didn't quite get who you were yet, right? Was that when it was?
Yeah, the first, it was like 3 times that I tried to call, and they just hung up on me.
It missed out on you, bro.
Well, here's the thing. John used to screen the calls.
Oh, I made you famous. I made you famous.
No, but he didn't. He didn't want me on the show, as apparently John was trying to suppress my career. So he's fucking full of shit. Yeah. Because once they moved over, then it started being Steve Brandano that would take the calls.
Okay.
He would put me through.
Mm-hmm.
No problem.
He didn't have no bias or nothing like that against you, huh?
Yeah. So fuck John. He's a fucking creep, and he was trying to be the only stutter.
Okay. Okay. It was stutter hate.
You see where I'm going now? Yeah.
Now I'm feeling you. Okay. It's the stutter hate. It's like,
yeah, he wanted
one
to be
top stutter in this town.
Yeah, because he had just got rid of Vic by then, and he didn't want to go through it all over again. You know what I mean?
I just got rid of one guy. I'm not getting rid of you two. Fuck it.
Fucking jerk off. So that was that was today. I realized exactly what was going on. And I wanted to bring it up tonight that Stuttering John tried to keep me out of the Howard Stern world, and he's a piece of shit for it. Okay, there you go. Damn. Statement made.
Boom. There you
so
go.
I want to get that off my chest because I was getting me mad today. So
that's a good backstory, bro. Because I didn't realize that, and I certainly didn't realize the timeline that it was during the Vic stuff, and then so John is trying to be like the main star stuttering guy, and I can kind of see that at him. Like, I just got rid of Vic. I'm not letting this fucking guy do. Howard will never let me get rid of him. Yeah, I can see that.
He's a vindictive, low talent prick, and yeah.
Hi-oh.
But so anyways, let me calm down, Bobby. We got a lot to get through tonight. We have Rico's coming on right after.
We have
we got to cut it a little short tonight. The last few weeks I've been staying long. And so there's a lot going on. I've touched on the eclipse that's coming April 8th.
Yeah, we did talk about that a little bit last week when we were talking about all that other stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's so there's military, the military, the guardsmen, the National Guard has been called into like Texas and Oklahoma. They're setting up for some sort of an event. There's the FBI has sent like a bioweapons team. There's hundreds of state police being called up across the entire swath of it by every state. Something's got. They've already started to predict that there's going to be phone outages. They're setting up trauma centers. They've been going to local hospitals to enhance their capabilities to care for somebody that was a burn victim, a bioweapon, or some sort of low-scale nuclear attack. It's something is going on, and they know about it.
It's Have funny, you heard Seany, I hear all this stuff bubbling on social media and all, but why do you think that the major news outlets won't say a word about this? You have a theory on that?
They actually they have some. I was watching the clip and I didn't get it in time for tonight. There was a clip of a news team in northern Texas that was at the hospital discussing with them about the bioweapons and making sure that they're prepared for such an event. And so it's getting a little bit of run, but not majorly.
Okay, yeah, I haven't heard a lot about it other than social media. I see always popping through my feed about 3 days. There's going to be a 3-day event. Why isn't nobody telling us? So I'm kind of wondering what to believe myself. So,
well, here's the thing, Bobby. A lot of times the major outlets, the major, NASA is not going to tell us that there's when there is an asteroid, they're not going to tell us that it's going to hit Earth. Because it's going to send everyone into chaos. Look at how fucked up things are now.
Just throw an asteroid in the mix. Why not?
Yeah, and then everyone's going to say, well, fuck it. We're all going to die. I might as well go loot some stores and kill somebody. You know what I mean? It's going to be like the Purge. It's going to be like a porno version of the Purge.
Yeah. Well, they're saying it's supposed to be a more significant eclipse than we typically have over that 3-day period, right?
Yes. And they already expect there to be. They're telling people to make sure their gas tanks are filled. They're telling people to make sure that they charge their cell phones and have 2 weeks worth of food. 2 weeks.
Damn.
That's a significant event.
I'd say 2 weeks.
FEMA for any hurricane, storm, whatever. They tell you to prepare for 3 days.
That's what I thought we were talking about in the past. I thought we talked about 3 days. Now these guys are saying 2 weeks for this.
2 weeks.
Wow.
So, I know I came in hot tonight. Hey, everyone, I'm sorry, but I'm jazzed up. I'm.
Yeah, man. Seany's
unlike
psyched,
Bob.
Man. Go ahead, buddy. What you say?
Sorry. Go ahead.
No, I'll say, Seany, you've been psyched the whole show, man. And, we got to have a condensed hour. And Seany is ready to rip it. So we're going to rip it. But I wanted to point out you got that Dogman Lives hat on tonight, bro.
Yes, I do. I do. I have, actually, I'm glad you brought it up, Bobby. I'm trying to figure out a way. I have some shirts that I'd had made up years ago.
Shit.
That matched the thing. And I'm trying to come up with a way, some sort of a giveaway to the fans.
Maybe we can convince Seany somehow, like maybe with say our Dirty Syringe friend checking in right there. Maybe we convince Seany somehow to give up on some of this Dogman gear for our Seany fans from a way back that know he's a fan of the Dogman.
I'll tell you what I got. just while
What you
we're
got?
doing this, I have 3 shirts. One's a large. This is compelling show material. A 2XL and an XL.
Well, I saw a
So
theory about your shirt that you're wearing right now, Shawnee. Somebody said, I think Chris Popke said, is that shirt some form of mind control? I thought that was pretty funny.
okay, all right. I got to do some laundry. Sorry, I had a busy weekend. I didn't want to wear a dirty shirt, so the only thing I had clean was this. So I'm sorry
Got all gussied up
it
for
distracts
us.
anybody. Fortunately, Gary Delabate isn't in the room with me. They'll be trying to bite me like some sort of zombie attack or something.
I like that shit.
So here's the thing too, Bobby. Getting back to the Eclipse.
Yes.
You remember last year around this time, last year there was a train full of ammonium nitrate rolling through, I believe it was Ohio.
Yeah, and then something happened with it, didn't it?
Then they never found it.
Oh,
it was gone.
Damn,
the train
really?
was empty. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So who's to say that some of that isn't some of it may have been used to start all the Canadian wildfires, because that stuff is an explosive.
That's interesting. You brought up Canadian wildfires, and in the context of a conspiracy theory. Do you believe in some type of conspiracy theory with the Canadian wildfires? Because it did seem like a lot of them.
But okay, I'm gonna find the clip. There was a clip where they showed like several of them. I mean, several being like 15. So
wow.
A bunch of them, I guess I'll say, that all light off at approximately the same time. Like you see them all start going all one after the next.
I remember seeing some of those theories out there at the time was going on. So, bro, I think that just inadvertently we might have to do a show just about those Canadian wildfires. But I'm sorry, I took you off your path a little bit, bro. Go ahead.
That's okay. My point was, though, there's 60,000 pounds of me hissing ammonium nitrate, and we don't know where it is. Well, somebody probably knows where it is, because it's got to be some way. You don't just lose that. It's not like it just it's not like your car remote, that you leave, some in the wrong coat.
Should be kind of traceable.
Yeah, that's a lot of that stuff. But so it's terrifying to me that this event is causing so much. There's actually, I sent you a clip of that I found on Twitter. There was one saying that there was going to be 3 days long, but there was one that I just sent you the other day.
Right.
An attractive lady.
Okay. Yes, I have that ready for you.
Can we pull that one up? Thank you.
Yeah, let's check it out. All right, here's your attractive lady, and she has a theory about stuff that's going to happen during this eclipse, right? So why don't we roll this right here?
Yeah.
Here we go. Let's check it out. Here's your attractive lady. It says they will try to take this one down fast if you can't read the print. Here, I'll roll it.
In Oklahoma during an eclipse. Oh, this is not the eclipse that they're there for. This is the earthquake. I know. You haven't heard anything about an earthquake or anything like that. I know.
It's almost AMSR or whatever they call that.
Yeah. Yes. The equator will split, she says.
The trauma-based timelines, and now you will see. My heart is with you, Oklahoma, and everyone on the equator.
Whoa, there you go, Shawnee. So there's your hot girl, bro. So yeah, it's the truth. The ASMR chick. What is with that?
ASMR, that's what it is. What did I call it? AMSR?
Oh yeah.
I don't
I mix them up sometimes too. ASMR, whatever it is. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes.
no, I mean,
Her
it's
theory is the equator's going to split. The Earth's going to split at the equator, and that the fault line is in Oklahoma. What in the
yeah.
fuck?
There's also just talks about. I couldn't find a good video of this one, but that it's going to be that it's actually going to be the super volcano in Yellowstone that's going to go off during this event. You know what I mean? Like, it could be. It could be. And if it's that, you prepare or not, we're all gonna fucking die.
Right. At some point, you get that idea too. Like
We're going,
could,
we're going through another ice age. Like it's gonna be bad news. So, anyways, so I wanted to touch on that, and I want to discuss it more in the next few weeks as well, because it's on its way, and
yeah.
we got
What?
another.
It's the 24th of April, right? I believe it is.
No, it's the 8th, April 8th.
Oh, well, I would have been way
Yeah.
late for that one. Oh,
Yeah, you would have been gonzo.
The year's 24. That's where the
and
24 comes from.
What's fun is that show's on a Monday.
Ooh.
I mean, that day is a Monday, is what I'm trying to say. We're going to have a show on that day, so
we're going to do an Eclipse show, bro?
I might be reporting the end of the world.
So you're definitely going to have to tune in for that edition of the Seany Zone on the day of the eclipse, April 8th. Seany said right here it's a Monday, so we'll hope to catch you for that, and we'll report if anything happens that you need to know about.
I mean, and I don't want it to.
Oh yeah.
People always, like accuse us of being like us like conspiracists of. Oh, you want stuff to go on. I don't want things to go on.
You just want to be aware if it does go down and kind of use your own thought processes rather than wait for a particular media outlet. If you're seeing signs or something, this is about just thought and sharing thoughts with each other. Yep.
Yeah, I want to be tuned in so I know what's up. I know what to expect. That's what I want.
That's it.
Got
to be a step ahead.
So, Bobby, also the princess. There's a lot of discussion about that, about her not being seen for months on end. Have you seen any of this?
Yeah, I've seen it. I saw something about a picture that she took and edited or something. There was some controversy. So yeah, there's some kind of controversy. You can tell there's some people going into where she's not very happy, and what's going on with that situation?
Thank you, because controversy. I was like, did he just make up a new word? I love it.
I just said it with my English accent. Controversy.
Controversy. Well, no, just like people are saying, I haven't done a whole lot into this, but it's all over everywhere right now. That she hasn't been seen, and that they've been using like a stunt double for the most part. That it could be one of these masks, like the super realistic masks that they have now. You ever see those? When a guy puts on like a fake mask and like he looks like an old man or whatever,
it attaches it to their face.
Yeah, it's crazy. Absolutely. It's crazy. Some people have been saying it's like an AI that they've done of her. With the prints and everything. She was just seen the other day on Sunday, I believe, Saturday or Sunday, just over this weekend, where she was seen. And everyone made a big deal, like, oh, see, in the news they show her, but she doesn't speak or anything. Like, or at least in the clips that I saw, like, she just walks to somewhere or something, and it's like
just like proof of life kind of thing. Hey, Stacey Allen has an interesting theory in there. What's up, Stacey? She's our main conspiracy girl. She says, I heard a theory that William stabbed her. Thank you, Stacey Allen. What do you think about that one?
I heard that as well. Wow.
Yeah, because I'm sure there is some unrest in that whole family with the split and everything, and so anything's possible.
Bobby, I did want to, before we get too far into the show, I did want to go. There was a super chat I wanted to read.
Yeah, let's do that.
I almost forgot about it. I'm sorry.
We can read a lot of them, but we got one to read.
Sorry, folks. All right, Dirty Syringe. That's a disgusting name. You should do a deep dive into Alaska and how they allow Comos to thrive.
Chomos. Oh,
Chomos to
yeah.
thrive without convictions or
Yeah.
repercussions.
All of those things. Yes.
There's definitely something going on. It's heaven for child predators in Alaska. This is that's disturbing news right there.
Sounds like making it sound like a banishment colony, like Australia used to be or something. You get banished here. All the pervs go to Alaska. You know.
Yeah. That's not. I don't like that. Can we bring his chat up again? Because even worse than his name is this. The old.
Oh my goodness! I didn't even look at it. Look at that! Look at that disturbing picture. It's
with the name Dirty Syringe. Oh my God!
She's like licking sensuously.
Sexually, yeah. Oh boy. Okay.
Ice cream.
Does she live in Alaska? Is what I'm wondering now at this point.
I thought you were going to ask if she was local. I thought you might have been interested there, Seany.
I'm not that old, Bobby. Come on.
Hey man, a lick's a lick, you know.
I mean, I am turning 50 this year, but
you are cool, man. When does that happen?
In June.
In June. All right, man. Well, if I had a calendar, I'd write it down on there. But cool, man. 50.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah. Can you believe it? Serious question for Seany. Do you lose your stutter when you do accents, like when you sing? Your British was pretty good. Yeah, so if I do Frog's voice, then I can not have a stutter. I can talk pretty like Queen. Yeah, it's a crutch. What?
We were having fun messing with that impression before the show, weren't we?
Yeah. I've been doing it all the time, and my
hey Andy.
Yeah.
So there's Andy. There's somebody back there. So that's right. That's right.
My girl is like, what is this voice that you've got now? Like, she doesn't like that one.
So
I'm like, babe, I'm feeling kind of frisky tonight.
Oh no, that ain't gonna get you nothing.
And I don't mean the cat. And I don't mean the cat food.
Don't eat the cat food.
Yeah. So anyways, yeah. Princess. This is one that's also needs to be continued because it's an unfolding kind of a thing. I just want to bring it up. Yeah, more to live and not tonight, but
some night.
So also I was I'm going into my nerd hole here. That didn't sound good.
Yeah, I don't need to know about your sex life. I don't need to know about
over the weekend. I was on Twitter or X, whatever you call
I still kind of call it Twitter, and I got to throw the X out there too, just like you did, brother.
Yeah. So I was on there arguing in a thread about cartnarks, and it's so embarrassing.
I saw a little bit of an exchange you had. I can't say that I knew the whole extent of it, but I did see you commenting about the Cartnarks show and that you're like a Cartnarks guy.
I'm a Wicked fan, right? So like I really hate when carts are, and like I'm always like I go to the store and I'm like, all these fucking carts are there. I get so mad, and so like there's like
I need to talk to the manager.
Yeah, like the people online saying that they'd shoot them or whatever, like over a cart. Really, you're gonna get that mad? You're gonna shoot somebody? You know what I mean?
Right. In the time it would take to pull out a gun and shoot somebody, you probably could have took your cart back and got on with your day. But people spend all of their time arguing rather than just doing what's right for them and everybody else. Seany, it is fun. It's a wild ass show when you see these people arguing about putting carts back.
I did just notice Dirty Syringe. I don't know anything about that, so I'm gonna look into it. Okay. So
yeah, cool. I hadn't heard about that
I haven't. No, I'm interested.
I heard that one. Yeah,
I'm interested in it, but I don't know about it yet. So let me dig into it a little, please. I only get one show a week, and tonight's short, so I'm trying to get through all my things. So I was speaking of just one last quick thing on Cartnarks. Not that anything with me is quick, but I was at a store, and there was this lady I was driving away, and she put her cart in the handicap zone. And
Oh, fuck
I
you,
was like,
Sonny.
do I
I gotta
do
get down the
anything?
road.
I was like, do I do anything? Do I say anything or don't I? So I finally was like, all right, I'm gonna. So I turned around. I drove
Fuck this
around,
old
but she'd
lady.
left. She'd left.
You lucky
And I was gonna be
grandma.
like, that's not where the carts go. Like, what are you doing? Like, you're putting it in a handicap spot.
Come
So
on, man.
instead, I reparked and I put the thing away. But
There you go, right? You don't want to see in public shouting out old ladies, shouting them down for
no,
not taking their car
no,
back.
but I mean, just being like, hey, come on, you know what I mean? Like, see if that would have gotten her, but I don't know.
That's funny. Yeah, I'm kind of like you. I see that all the time, and the biggest thing I worry about them. You can't get in a space sometimes, but you worry about them just being out there banging in your car or whatnot, you know. So
yeah,
it's kind of
well, that's the thing. That's the part of it that is so insane that they get so mad that he puts a magnet on their car when the cart can do way more, damage to somebody's car. You know what I mean? Like it doesn't make any sense.
People lose their shit about the magnet for sure. Hey, Shawnee, man, we saw something on social media here. I think we're going to talk about here. Did you see? You saw this, right? This video I'm going to pop up. You want to talk about this? Let's talk about this. Tell everybody what you're about to see, and let's discuss this real quick.
This isn't real.
Oh, well, wait a minute. You qualify like that right away? Yeah, hold up. Wait a minute. You just come out with a decision right away. So tell everybody what it is. This is supposed to be famous actor Michael Rapaport, right?
Allegedly.
Oh, we got allegedly. Wait a minute. Boy, Shawnee is sticking to it. So I'll set up the video on that. This is supposed to be a viral.
I really didn't want.
Go ahead.
Do we have to do this? I mean,
well, Andy said I should put it up, and we should probably go through this since we can get it out. So that's kind of why I'm going with it, bro. So you ready?
Yeah.
All right, let's go. All right, so this is this is a Michael Rapaport video. This is allegedly Michael Rapaport being caught in a viral video saying some things on a phone, and so we're going to play it and see if this is really what we all think it is. Let's check this out.
Price for the videos I'm thinking. If I say Israel, you got to pay me a certain price. If I say Zionist, you pay me a certain price. If I say Zionist, Israel, and Jewish, that's the big three, I get paid for that. Right. Same as always. Yeah, just keep paying me the same thing. Zionist, Israel, Jewish, you pay me. No problem. If I do what if I do a watermelon emoji and if I say something about fuck Palestine?
Ridiculous.
If I say fuck Palestine on camera, okay, you're gonna give me more. Okay, cool.
Look at this.
Fucking film me.
Oh. Boom, there you go.
Look at his toes. Yeah. The toes aren't right.
Wait a minute, but toes, I'm listening to what's being said and everything. So my contention was I thought that the inflections kind of add up to what's being said, Shawnee, but you seem to have another take on this video.
AI, I'm telling you, AI is going to be AI. They can deep fakes it scares me because like I was saying last week, they can take my show and make me say anything at this point.
Oh, absolutely. It takes a couple words, maybe 5-6 words, and they can put you in a computer and they can have you say all kind of ungodly shit. So let's see.
If you look at AI cannot currently has a problem with fingers and toes.
Yeah,
they don't look right.
I want to see AI try to duplicate your stutter there, Shawnee.
I don't think they could. I don't know. Maybe not yet, but I don't know.
So that's your whole thing. You think this is straight up AI? Do you want to watch it one more time so people can kind of make up their mind, or are you good? You good?
Well, no, I didn't want to even in the first place, but we do whatever. So yeah.
Wait a minute, I thought you submitted it. Wait a minute. I got a note to put it up, so that's my bad if I'm doing something out of order, buddy. But let's continue where you want to
go. I don't know. Now I'm thrown off a little. No, I'm just saying, if you look at his toes, and play it again. Look at, I was, because
Shawnee.
AI, I did look at his toes, okay? I'm just saying, that's a clip, right?
If somebody wants it to be, it sure is.
Yeah.
Let's see. Oh, sorry.
Play it
I
again
saw it.
and look at his feet though. His toes don't look right.
Okay, I'll say I'm
That's
going to be listening and watching. Here we go. Here we go. Here, all right.
For the videos I've been getting. If I say Israel, you got to pay me a certain price. If I say Zionist, you pay me a certain price. If I say Zionist, Israel, and Jewish, that's the big three, I get paid for that. Right.
And his hand
Same
right
as
there didn't
always.
look right either.
Yeah,
No.
just keep paying me the same thing. Zionist, Israel, Jewish, you pay me. No problem. If I do what if I do a watermelon emoji, and if I say something about
I mean, I'm
fuck
seeing
Palestine?
accurate shadowing.
If I say fuck Palestine
But look at his
on
hands.
camera.
Hand.
The fingers and the
Okay, you're gonna
toes
give me more.
don't look right.
Okay, cool.
I don't
I don't
trust
get
this
the
at
whole
all.
toes thing. Okay, there you go. All right. Well, we report. You decide, I guess, right, Johnny?
Well, I mean, look at their toes. That's hot.
What?
Somebody wrote that down here. Now that's another quote. Jesus, I'm
Wait a minute. You're stepping into him now. Look at his
Oh,
toes.
man.
They're hot. What's up, Dictator? How you
fuck.
doing? That's how you tripped you into this, Shawnee.
Yeah, and I'm wearing a banana shirt, staring at guys' toes.
You seem real credible right now. Coming off real credible.
Yeah. I mean, what the fuck?
Okay, so I'm sorry if we did things a little out of order. That's a bit on me, bro. So
No, don't. It's fine. It's just I mean, that's an AI. It's a deep fake.
okay, yeah, I thought you were
I'm
prepared to
sticking by.
defend it, so that's cool. What's this? I think it's put up by Rapaport himself. Dictator says.
Oh, really? Well, I actually text with him sometimes, and I asked him if he wanted to come on tonight, and he wasn't interested in that. And I said, "Are you standing by, that it's an AI?" And he said, "Absolutely." So,
That's cool, man.
I mean, I'm going until I can dig into it more. I mean, this just came up today. This is a very hot. There's a very fresh deal here.
Yeah.
So I'm trying
So
to.
Shawnee's first on the case, and I think that's great. I think that's great, bro. That at least you have a statement. You claim that you have a text communication with Rapaport, and he claims that it's AI. That's your official report.
That's the absolute truth.
There you go. Well, you heard it here first, folks. If you hear it, you heard it right here from the Shawnee Zone.
Our friend Erica Ann's on with a chat.
The lovely Erica Ann.
Hey guys, sorry I'm late. What we talking about? Well, should I go through the whole thing again, Bob?
Yeah, we'll just brief. Do the whole show over again real quick for her. You know.
Oh, hey guys, how you doing?
Hey. Oh, that's it. So anyways, tonight we were supposed to get into aliens. We don't have a ton of time left, so I'm just gonna briefly touch into it, and then we can save it for the next show or somewhere further down the line. But I did want to say I was trying to find there's a on YouTube there's a guy who has been playing. Excuse me. That was a good one.
Oh,
that didn't smell very good.
I was going to say that one sounded like it had smell to it. That sounded like it had a smell.
Yeah. So there's a guy on there that's been that does a bunch of Stern Show prank calls and stuff.
Oh yeah.
I think it's called Stern Pranks or something like that. And he's got a bunch of Riley Martin show clips.
Oh,
you met the late great look, motherfucker. Severely.
Yeah.
Maybe that's what, because everyone, he hated being called gay, and they would always call and say like the fuck Iran or whatever. So at one point I'd called into his show,
Julie,
and I did, and I did start out like in a real way, saying that hey, as a kid, I guess I can refresh this too. As a kid, my mother, would tell my brother and I that she had been abducted by aliens as a
Yeah.
kid and had been and had been, I mean, probed, I guess, but I mean, like they'd, done
Hello.
testing, whatever, you know what I mean?
Sure, just she had won a date
On her.
night, and that's what she told you. You sure, Shawnee? I don't know.
Maybe, I don't know. So so I called into him. I mean, and that's a crazy thing to hear when you're a kid. And then
Yeah.
she'd be like, oh, and they want to
Any
they
age.
want to follow the bloodline. Yeah. So made me always afraid to go to sleep. One night there was there was a swing set outside of my room, and the wind was blowing just enough, and there was one swing on there that would creak, and
Oh,
it
the
was
good old
creaking
classic,
all night long, and I was too scared to go look. Yeah,
Oh.
Moogie Woolageu.
I'm trying to find a clip for you.
Oquan 10s and 1,
Opa,
motherfucker.
10s and 1. Only
But,
one.
But so I called into his show, and I did start with that I was, that my mother had done this, whatever. And then I said,
Right.
and then I go, and I said to him that, that they had brought me on the ship, and that they had done some testing on me as well, and that I think they left one of their tools inside of my brain, and that's why I spoke this way, and wanted to know if he had any intergalactic lawyers that I could call to try to sue them.
You stupid bastard.
There he is.
Pretty much that's what he said. He
just
was like, I know what you are, and I know what you're trying to do, you fucking fool.
Did you teach this bird this explain to the ladies?
Rest in peace, Raleigh Martin. That's him.
No doubt. Because he was
so
great.
You tried to call in Riley, so I'm sure you had him hook, line, and sinker. Because the aliens and the Biavans, that was his lane, bro.
Yeah, and I hope that they get to my call on there. They've already got like 7 or 8 of these clips of all those, and
that would be neat to hear that.
Yeah, I because he adds more and more, so I hope that they get to it. But so as far as aliens go, well, let me bring this up because this is you remember the Miami Mall?
Yeah, the whole vortex thing. I think we covered that at one of our first shows we did. Yeah, talking like Yoda all of a sudden.
So there's an interesting factoid about that.
What you got?
So Antarctica, you know how we're not allowed to go there? There's like people are not allowed to actually go there. Like they have cruise ships that go near it, but they don't really land there. There's no towns there. There's nothing really to see there.
I've heard that story put out there before. So we were talking about Miami and now in Antarctica. I'm gonna see how these things connect.
Yeah, give me a minute. I'm gonna wrap this up.
You got me. You got me curious.
So there's theories there abound that there's there's an alien base inside of Antarctica, inside the snow, under the ice. That they have this base there. That there's ships that have crashed there, or maybe they've been there the whole time. There's a few ways to go with it, right? So,
okay.
But when you reverse the coordinates for the Miami Mall, they end up in Antarctica.
Are you shitting me, bro? That's really a thing?
Look it up. It's fucked.
Wow.
And
I haven't heard this before. Holy shit.
And it would be interesting. Wouldn't it be interesting if somebody punched in the wrong code on the machine? Maybe one of these aliens' name is Stuttering John, and he's drunk all the time.
Feel like a Back to the Future thing when you type in the wrong date. You don't want to do that,
Yeah, and like it turns, and that's why portals and these beasts started showing up at the mall. They were supposed to be being sent. They were supposed to be being transported to the Antarctica base, but they ended up showing up at the mall instead.
Well, boy, that's a jump. You think? Look, But who'd you hit
Well,
the switch?
that would
I hit
explain it,
Antarctica.
right? He's like,
And they
oh,
end
I
up
fucked up.
at a mall in Miami. That's funny.
We had some more chats come in.
All right, let's check them out.
Erica Ann, once again, in the words of Sam Kinison, nothing grows there.
Move where the
Sam
is.
Sam was great too.
Move where the food is.
R.I.P. That fucking guy, right?
Thanks, Eric.
John's a fat ass. I like that. Man, that's a good name. I like that. I like his pant. I like the avatar there too. He's trying to get.
You got to look at the avatar game. I miss it sometimes. Thanks for pointing that out. That's cool.
He says, "Love the show. Every episode has been great. Although this show does not help insomnia."
Wait a minute. Hey, what is it? Thanks, John.
Sorry.
That's cool, man. They can't all be bangers, right?
Richard Porter's got a good fish on the line there. Do you think we will be able to tell the difference between a real alien video and Project Bluebeam? Thanks, guys. So now that aliens are going to have to be cut up into a few shows, I definitely do want to get into Project Bluebeam because that's a terrifying thought. Thank you for the 5 on that one.
Yeah, man.
Cool. And that is if you look at if you look at where we're going as a society and the way the world is at this point in time, it's looking like that's more of a real thing regardless. You know what I mean?
You know, and fun, Shawnee, real quick, it's funny how this AI is just going to put doubt in all of this stuff, which works perfectly into covering up any of these narratives. Everybody can just go, it's AI, it's AI, it's AI, right?
Well, yeah, or create an AI to say they could create a Joe Biden one telling us, oh, we're all gonna die. You know what I mean? Like it's nothing is real anymore. It's like it's creating this.
Yeah, unless you're there, like witnessing yourself and touching it and feeling it, you're going to be. Who knows what is real anymore? But yeah.
So the Miami Mall. We don't have much time left, so I'm just going to get into some of the movies, UFO alien films.
Yeah, man, that's fun.
So one of my favorites. And scared the shit out of me, and I've seen it again recently, and it holds up is the movie Fire in the Sky.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen that one?
I don't think I did, Sean. What's the synopsis?
Okay. Well, it's based on a true event where Travis Walton is a logger, and he gets they're out on a show. I mean, they're on a show. I'm on a show. They're out on a job, doing some. They have to cut these logs and stuff, and they're on their way home one night, and they see this light in the sky, and he's like, and they're all like, "What is that?" So they drive towards it, and they go out into this field, and he gets sucked up into the ship.
Nice.
And then some terrible events go on. They kind of get into the probing and all that, all the testing that they do on you.
All the stereotypes we hear.
It's horrific. Wow. I keep saying it that way, but that's not what I mean. I mean,
well, that's what a lot of people go to, right? As soon as you say probe, people add anal to it, automatically. So
yeah,
so that's Fire in the Sky.
Fire in the Sky. There was an anal probing in the porno that they made of it called Fire in the Brown Eye.
Hi-oh. I thought you were going to say there was anal probing going on your house last week. I was going to say, none of my business.
Why do you think I have the banana shirt on, Bob?
Hi-oh.
Signs was a great one. Remember that one with Joaquin Phoenix and Mel Gibson? 2002.
I probably heard of it, but I can't say that I remember seeing it, Sean. I'll be quite honest.
Okay, you have some homework to do before our next show, then. Yeah,
well, you have given me movie homework before, like when we did the Apocalypse show. So yeah, if you got any movie recommendations beforehand, I'll definitely take them into consideration.
Okay, all right. No One Will Save You. I just saw that was pretty good. It came out last year. Obviously, E.T. was
all of those ETs. All those, yeah, E.T. I thought you were going to bring up.
You've seen that one, right?
Yes, I have seen. Yes,
okay,
Christ, yes. I wasn't totally under a rock the whole time I was here. I have seen E.T. and probably haven't seen Close Encounters since a long time, since back in those
That
days, Shawnee. So I'd have to revisit
that was the next one on my list. Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, I was hoping you would go with some of them I was familiar with.
Yeah. Did you ever watch the movie from 2011, Super 8?
No, I don't think I did.
Super 8.
Nope.
That was a good one too. And lastly on my list right now, Invaders from Mars, which was a cheesy like B kind of film,
Yeah.
but my little cousin was terrified of this.
Mhm.
Like he would cry all night. Like if we said any of the lines from it, which we'd always say, "You missed the field trip." Danny Gardner, who was the kid in the film, and he would just stop bawling his eyes out.
Now, Sean,
I know
about these movies, there's a theory out there that's saying with all these UFO sightings and things like this, that we're kind of being soft served or softly conditioned to kind of accept some of these theories and the reality that some of these things might exist. Do you think that's part of the motivation that goes into making some of these movies?
I didn't catch. I'm sorry. I'm not exactly sure what entirely you said.
There are some people of the theory that that these aliens and these things truly exist, but the public could never tolerate being exposed to it all at one time. So it's kind of being spoon fed through us through these kind of movies and these ideas. And I was wondering if you thought that the truth that's kind of shown in these movies is kind of intended for that purpose.
Well, and I mean, and that does play somewhat into the Project Blue Beam idea. Okay. But yeah, I mean, it's like I was saying, before the NASA is not going to say we're going to die in a day because there's an asteroid. You know what I mean?
Right.
Kind of the same way they're not going to tell you right straight out. Yes, these things are here. They live here, or they've been here for years and years. You know what I mean? Everyone's going to freak the fuck out. So you have to like you said, spoon feed it and like let it out in little dribs and drabs, so that they don't lose their mind. Because people, we're so quick to lose our minds these days that it's terrifying. You know what I mean?
That's right. All right. Very good. I just want to know what you felt about it, because I hear that theory thrown around a lot, that these things all really exist and we're kind of being conditioned to accept them through all of these movies and things like that.
Yes, agreed. I felt the same way about the Matrix.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, and some of that does feel like real life. Like I'm looking around, like maybe this shit isn't all real. Some days I hope it isn't all real, Seany.
Yeah, no, agreed. And you know what? And that's why they made the other two ones suck so bad, because
I did see all of those. I saw the whole Matrix trilogy there, Seany. So I am down with those movies. They were good.
Like the first one's amazing.
Yes.
And then they go downhill, and they
second ain't bad, but they do kind of progressively go downhill. But yep, we got another super chat, Seany, and we're going to pull this train to the station soon there, buddy.
Erica Ann, she's on fire tonight. Seany, any thoughts on pod people? Are they aliens? Pod people like the Body Snatchers film? Is that what she means? I don't know.
I'm not sure. I like the comment above that. You figure aliens would use better probing technology than bananas.
Well, that is a good one. That's you'd think out
there, yeah, bro.
But they were organic bananas, if that helps. So yeah, on our next show, I'll try to get we'll get into more alien UFOs. I want to get into Roswell, Area 51, all that stuff. We're gonna go. We'll get knee deep in it. Tonight just wasn't the night, and that's okay, because we exposed John for being a cunt,
trying to keep you out of the Stern Show family. We've never been sitting here doing this right now if he got away with that.
Imagine.
How about that?
The airwaves would not have me on them.
Wouldn't be graced with our boy Seany here.
No, so it's that'd be very sad. Also, Oh, you know what? Too. Can I show this on here? I have a tattoo. See that one right there?
Got scores, man. Got a tattoo.
That one right
Scores,
there.
man. Maybe can you give us a one shot on that, Andy? Can you isolate? Give him. Not just nothing too graphic. What are you showing us here, brother? You tribal? Oh, you got like a spaceship, it's like a rocket blasting off, or like a spaceship.
Yeah.
Coolio,
So, like,
bro. So there you go. Ooh.
So like I've got like horror tattoos on this arm. I've got Michael and Jason.
Okay.
Which the Jason one actually got on Friday the 13th. But my point is,
and got it done on the 13th.
It was actually on a Friday the 13th. Yes,
bro. This is what I want, bro. I want Michael.
I have a Jaws one. I have a Jaws one here.
Do you?
Silence of the Lambs. See the little guy. But anyways, my point is, oh hey.
See
the Jaws and the silence of the Lambs. Anyway, my point being though, the alien one that I got was for Fire in the Sky. That was my point.
Okay.
That was a terrifying film and it scared the ever-living shit out of me.
So much so that you got a freaking tattoo out of it. All right, bro. Well, I know that their show is coming up at the top of the hour.
We have to wrap it up a little.
Any of your last thoughts, man? And then because I know the guys got to get on to doing some other things.
I guess I want to say this. Stay vigilant, be prepared, and put your fucking carts away, please.
There you go. That's a more you know from Seany. Public service right there.
Yeah.
There you go. All right. Well, any last chats we want to read or any last things we want to say before we get here? But be ready for the boys at the top of the hour with a live, fresh Uncle Rico coming up for you at 8 o'clock.
I'd like to say I just noticed Seabass wrote us. He said, first time watching, have you done a Squatch episode yet? Maybe, and he says also, maybe that is Stuttering John. John's not nearly as cool as
You're right, yeah.
You know.
Mm-hmm.
Sasquatch has way more talent, and he starred in a lot more films than John has.
Yep. Well, we did do a Bigfoot and kind of Sasquatch episode. Was that episode 2 or 3? I think.
Episode 2, I think it was. Yeah.
Yeah. If you go back and you can watch that anytime you want.
Absolutely, please do. Erica, and again, $2. Thank you so much. Love you boys and the show. Thank you so much.
The best. These guys are all the best.
She's killing it tonight. Killing it.
Great people. Stacy, all of our friends in here. I see Chelino, all of our friends in here. Of course, Erica and
Chelino. There was 2 prizes I had. Andy has a hard out. I know we gotta go.
Got a hard on too. Trust me, I backstage with the guy.
Chelino, go back and rewatch if you haven't seen it. The prizes were that the Miami Mall coordinates, and John was keeping me out of the stern world. With that said, we can wrap it up. I'm getting stressed out that we're going to run too long here, so I don't want to do that.
Oh, hey guys, how you doing?
Pretty good. I think
hey, buddy.
That we got to wrap up the show. So we had a great time, everybody, tonight. I hope you all did too. Join us here every Monday, likely, Johnny, probably at this time, right? 7 o'clock East.
I don't know yet.
All right. I have a feeling that we might end up here because the boys are doing shows late at night, but stay tuned. Turn your notifications on for the Shuli Network, and that way you'll be abreast and top on all these the latest going on here on the Shuli Network. All right.
And thank you, Stacy. Alan. Oh, that was a tough one.
You spend the rest of the show saying
good night.
All right, and there you go. We're out of here, y'all. I was gonna say, listen to Seany Zone right here, playing on his band. Enjoy the song and have a great rest of the night, everybody. We'll see you at the top of the hour on Uncle Rico.